God's timing. God's timing. When people say it's God's timing, it's not your timing, it really fucking pisses me off. But you know what? When people say God's timing, it's not your timing, what they really mean, and they might not even know this themselves, but what they really mean is that in order for you to get what you want, when you want it, in order for everything to be fucking perfect, the stars have to be in alignment. So the stars, the solar system, the constellations, the planetary, atmospheric, gravitational pulls, and magnetic frequencies, and electromagnetic frequencies, and all these different things got to be vibrating in alignment with each other in order for everything that you want to come true and to happen for you. You know, um, for example, let's break it down to something realistic. Um, if you want to go fishing tomorrow, well, you're counting that the sun needs to come up and be there. I mean, without the sun, you're not really going to be able to see what you're doing unless you're late night fishing, which I think takes a different type of expertise. But you want to go fishing during the daytime. If you want to go hunting tomorrow, you're counting on the sun to come up. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to see what you're shooting at, you know? Um, that's something like realistic. The sun needs to be up tomorrow in order for it to be fucking daytime. You're counting on perfect weather conditions. You know what I'm saying? Shit that's out of your fucking control. It's out of your control. You know what I'm saying? You do have some influence, meaning you can maybe if where you're at right now is cloudy and gloomy or dark, you can relocate and move to a place that's sunny. Yeah, you have some influence, but you have zero fucking control. So focus less on controlling and more on influencing. And influencing takes time because it's something that compounds and grows over time. It's like a compounded interest kind of thing. Um, for example, you know, God's timing, right? I want to make a sale today. I want to sign up a restaurant today on the fucking spot. I want to be able to walk in a restaurant right now, speak to a business owner. They're completely available for them to talk to me. They're completely inquisitive and curious, and they're open and they're like loving everything I'm saying. And they want to look at my presentation right fucking now um, by way of my partner, who is the expert campaign builder for restaurants in particular, because I'm not the expert, but I want them to be to connect them with my partner, like right away on the spot. And then yeah, I'm ready to start today. Can we start something today, right now? That's what I want. That's motherfucking unlikely as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's unlikely. But I have to understand that I still have to work. I still have to go into a restaurant and attempt and to create a relationship. I have to put myself out there. I have to remind people who I am. I have to still go. Even though I know I'm not going to make a sale today and it's unlikely, I still have to get attention and awareness. And I have to understand that there's a process to this shit. I have to understand that, you know, it may take me 3 or 4 times just for me to be able to meet the owner for 30 seconds for them to tell me, hey, hit me up next week. You know, that may take 3 or 4 visits to that restaurant just to be able to meet the owner for the first fucking time, and then giving me 30 seconds to say, hey, I'm busy right now, but hey, next week, contact me. And then next week I contact them, they're not fucking there. So I got to spend 3 more times contacting them just to find another place. Oh yeah, I remember you. You're the guy who said this and that, and I told you to come by, or this and that. Okay, yeah. Hit me up next week, and then I got to get in touch with them next week. You know what I'm saying? And then finally we catch them. We sit down. They know we're fucking serious, and then they give me their personal number. And then they give me their personal number so I can actually contact them directly rather than having to go through their secretary or their business. You know what I'm saying? Or the people at the desk, or at the POS or front register. So now I have their personal contact. So now I got to contact them maybe another 3 times, just to be able to nail down a fucking time or a schedule where it's convenient for them. Okay, then we finally reached a day where we've scheduled a convenient time for them, and then all of a sudden they flake or they don't show up, or they say, oh, hey Brian, yeah, I actually, man, I've been dealing with so many things, I gotta run some errands, hit me up at the end of next month or some shit. And then you gotta fucking, so you're chasing a moving target, and that's what business is. It doesn't mean that people are not serious. It means that people have other priorities and other things going on in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Don't you have other things going on in your life? You know what I'm saying? So you really have to be persistent with this and willing to just be numb and have a thick skin to people's objections and what they're going through, because it's a fucking lie when people say, hey, this is nothing personal, it's just business. You know what I'm saying? Look, business is the most personal fucking thing you can do, because business is about survival. Business is survival. Business is the systematic process of elevating the quality and the efficiency of your survival. Business is survival, and survival is very fucking personal, because I have to live, I have to eat, I have to breathe, I have to survive. That's very fucking personal to me. It's also very personal to my friends and family, and anybody who loves or respects me cares about me, and everybody who doesn't wants to see me dead. You feel me? So business is motherfucking survival. That means business is very fucking personal. So anytime you're going into business, it's always personal. People have to like you, people have to know you, they have to trust you, they have to get familiar with you, and you have to be willing as a professional to invest the time in that process of becoming liked and familiar. You have to be willing to be broke. You're not going to be rich starting off, especially if you come from the bottom. You may have all this value to offer, but people are using their rapid cognition because they're in survival mode themselves. So they're not going to be willing or able to just, they don't want to risk the time spending on someone who may or may not be the right fit, even though you may have all this tremendous value to offer. If you look like shit or your hair is not cut, they're going to second guess you, because if you're not taking care of yourself, they're thinking, how are you going to be able to take care of their business? So that's another objection you have to come over. So as soon as you come up from the bottom, you get your first couple of motherfucking clients, you start looking better, looking good, presenting yourself better because you have the money to do so. Now all of a sudden, your success is motherfucking, it just compounds, man, and it fucking levels up. That was a little extra, but it motherfucking wasn't. That was for emphasis, and that's some real shit. Peace and prosperity to the family. Hope y'all got some value out of this.